This is Bibu Sklumps, my completely free-to-play Genshin Impact account, which means that I can't spend a single dime on the game. The goal? Complete every piece of content Genshin Impact has to offer. It is day 611 of free-to-play Genshin Impact, and we just got a new update today. Nefer has officially been added to the game. Oh man, I love that you don't have to go through these ever again. You just have to do them once, and you always get the rewards every time they rerun. That's so sick. Anyways, I'm not planning on pulling for Nefer, but a lot of you guys are, and I'm really excited for you. Let me know how you did down in the comments. We did get a brand new Archon quest. I cannot wait to get back into the Archon quest for Nodcry. Unfortunately, no new exploration this patch, but I didn't really expect it until the next patch anyways. With the new update, we also have another sanctifying elixir we can use, and there we go. Like I said, we're not going to be going for anything right now. I'm just going to keep on saving. But I will say, constellations for Farina, that is a little bit tempting. Getting quite a few rewards just for issue compensation and for the maintenance. 760 primos overall. And we get the gong hit expression emote, which I love, and this Tapetlosaur beanie. That's so good. I'm actually kind of excited to try the Miliastra Wonderland. If I know anything about UGC character creation, I know the girl always gets better outfits. Oh, it's actually like fully customizable. Let's go. Droopy eyes always. Oh my god, her hair moves. There we go. Bibu Sklumps. There we go. What? This is messed up. Bibu Sklumps 2. Boosklump pet. There you go. Oh my god. It's Bibu Sklumps and Boostklumpet. Of course we gotta equip this. I love it. Oh, I'm a huge fan of this outfit. Oh, I like this one too. Oh my god. Are we serious right now? All right, popular stages. Oh wow, this is straight up actually... They have a roguelike? This is crazy. There's so many games. We're gonna go rock. Defeat. No! Okay, but they're never gonna guess. They're never gonna guess the back-to-back. They're never gonna guess the back-to-back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on. So this game, I have to say, makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm very confused. It's a little bit clunky. It was the lowest rated game of all of the games, so I'm not entirely surprised that I feel this way, but I would definitely steer clear of this one. It's just weird. Is that it? Is it game over? Game is over. Win player 5? I don't know what player I was. I don't know. Oh, I'm player 8. Victory somehow. I'm not playing that again. That was not good. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was not good. I struggle to give that anything above a 2 out of 10. That just was not fun. But we did get some level up rewards, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Ooh. Oh, it's a try-on. If you use within 14 days, once used, try-on effect will last for 1 day. Oh, well, this is worthless. Maritime survival. Let's see how it goes. Okay. 7620, Teyvat encountered a terrifying crisis. Turmoil spread to every corner of the continent. What is happening? What is happening? What do you want me to... What do you want me to do? Oh, this is a like raft survival game. Oh, okay. Oh shit. How are you in the ground? Ow! What the hell, man? I can walk on places that I haven't put a deck. This seems like an oversight. I'm so lost. Oh, you found a leaf? Oh no, you're making stuff. Okay, I see. Well, I guess someone that's playing this game isn't brain damaged. I'll be the brain damaged one, no worries. Okay, I made a grill. Got some mushrooms. That's kind of sick. Why is there another hilly churl in the ground? I'm so lost. I'm so lost, guys. I'm so lost. Well, our raft is huge, but we have nothing. Can I see? Is this my... Okay, this is where your inventory is. Okay, good to know. I'm so confused. Can now build a cabin? What changed? I don't have enough materials. There's another fucking hilly churl. Oh, there's another raft floating by. Oh, it's got treasure. Yo, that's a precious if I've ever seen one. Hilly churl. Raw meat. Turns out I'm eating hilly churls now. I guess that's a thing we're doing. Anyways, I'm gonna grab this precious real quick. Whoa, there was no primos inside. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think I'm just gonna wait until I'm dead. I'm not enjoying this game. It's too clunky. I'll give it a 3 out of 10 because it is a functional game, and even though most of it makes absolutely no sense, some of it makes a little bit of sense. Wait, I can kill hilly churls in first person. Dude, you see this guy just fucking coming at you like this? You're losing your mind. I'm literally on fire. Oh, I'm on fire because I don't have any water. Okay, I understand now. Let me just kill some hilly trolls real quick. I'll be right back. Oh dear, I'm gonna starve to death. Ugh. Oh no. I'll give it a 3 out of 10 because at least it was a functional game. So I was originally planning on playing through every single game that came out when Millie Astro Wonderland dropped, but after a few games, I realized that I just wanted to take a step back and talk about some of the issues with it and things that I would change personally, just generally the good and the bad of this game mode. So obviously the Millie Astro Wonderland hasn't had the best reception on release, and it's easy to see why. The main pain points with the community seem to fall under 2 categories: the monetization and the games themselves, as well as these guys being out of place in our character roster, but I honestly don't see this nearly as much of a problem as a lot of people seem to. So first, let's dive into the monetization, because for new character outfits, it's pretty bad. You can only get the cool ones with money. There's no way that I can find to get the paid currency by just playing the game. This complaint, I completely understand, and I fully agree with. I honestly feel like it should be similar to the Primo and Acquaint Fate system that we have in the main game, where the standard banner is just standard, not rotating clothes, and the premium banner can eventually get summoned on just by playing Millie Astro Wonderland games. It feels really strange to me that it's so expensive for these clothes when they currently have no impact on the game as far as I can tell, and I could see that as a point that people actually are okay with it, a lot like the League of Legends skin system where they have gacha now and it's really expensive to get some of these skins, but they don't fundamentally change the way you play the game at all. But still, I do think it should either be cheaper or it should be easy to over time build up enough currency that you can summon here and there on these banners. I guess over time we're just gonna have to see how they adjust this over the next few patches, because the community doesn't seem like they're up for it at all. And historically, when gacha games introduce new major features like this, they're not going to just abandon it. They want a lot of people to jump into it so they can adjust it based on player feedback and back-end statistics. And if nobody's polling and few people are engaging with the system as a whole, they're not going to just throw it away. They're going to give us more incentive to play it and more incentive to poll. So expect changes if this isn't truly working out the way that they want to within the next couple patches, in my opinion. So truthfully, I don't know if the devs are going to go back and make this mode exactly what it could be. And I don't know how soon, if ever, they're going to make the changes I suggest here, but I just wanted to throw some constructive criticism their way in case anyone's watching, or in case anyone wants to latch onto these ideas and then push them to the broader community so maybe someone sees it. But I'm gonna be honest here, I really believe that this UGC mode, this Millie Astro Wonderland mode, could be really good given enough time and effort and changes to the main game. And honestly, that's mainly because a lot of the most interesting and unique gaming experiences I've had in my life throughout my childhood and up till now being a grown-ass man have been through user-generated content in games that allow that. So like, why not believe in that kind of thing? Because I believe in the creativity of the broader Genshin community. I think they're going to come up with some really fun things. Case in point, I saw a clip of people killing deer to death not too long ago, which obviously did not get a lot of thumbs up, but yeah, it was just a stage where you just kill deer to death. Pretty terrible. Moving on. So first off, the netcode really impacts things a lot in multiplayer games, and I feel like they should invest in improving it if they really want Millie Astro Wonderland to succeed like it absolutely could. The fact that PvP combat ends up clunky and desynced a lot of the time, where you can't even activate abilities when, based on what you're seeing, they should be able to be activated, makes a core part of this mode almost unusable for a lot of players. I have hovering around 20 to 30 millisecond ping every single time I play this game, and it's usually closer to 20, and even I have problems with the game feeling desynced and clunky in these PvP modes. And I mean, in the broader scope of things, in the main Genshin events that they do where there's PvP, so clearly they need to improve it on their end. It's not something that's because we have bad ping. Even people that have good ping are having problems with it. It's really obvious in the soccer games that people have made, and those have potential to be some of the most mechanically interesting and fun games in the Millie Astro Wonderland, but for now, a lot of people try them once and put them down permanently. Part of it is definitely because you get some brain dead randoms sometimes on your team, but another part of it is because it feels really bad to slide tackle someone and have them run right past you because the netcode isn't good enough to handle the minigame. I really think that upgrading the netcode for Genshin over time would dramatically increase not only the quality of life for these minigames, but in the main game itself, and give them options for game modes and events that maybe they wouldn't have had as options before. Now, do I know how likely that is to happen? No. Do I know even how realistically possible it is based on the engine they're using? No. I have no idea. I'm just offering some criticisms based on what I enjoy and based on in my time playing not only Millie Astro Wonderland, but in my nearly 1,000 hours of playing Genshin Impact. what I think could be improved on. And I know it's unlikely, but then maybe we get an official PvP mode in game, which I know isn't a popular thing that a lot of people want in the game, but it has a lot of potential to be a fun addition in my opinion. A PvP ladder where a true meta could form and I could use my overly farmed artifact builds on is something that I've thought about for a while, and I really think the game could support with a better netcode and a few small tweaks to the combat system. If my experiences with the unofficial PvP modes in Miliastra Wonderland is any indication, there is some really good potential here. But realistically, probably not until they make some changes. Now, some of the other problems people have with Miliastra Wonderland is how clunky a lot of the games feel. And admittedly, a lot of the games do feel clunky because they were made clunky by people developing them. That's not going to change no matter what the Genshin devs decide to change about the game. But just playing through a lot of these levels makes it obvious that not all of the fault lies with people making the mini games. Some things are just because of the assets themselves. The collision for a lot of objects can feel off. The combat system as a whole has so many cool features, but equally can feel unresponsive when you're fighting more than a few enemies. The reaction system is genuinely incredible. It's one of the main reasons that a lot of people pick up Genshin in the beginning, and the combat feel and curated experiences from the Genshin team themselves is usually pretty great, but it's very noticeable that it isn't as receptive to being used in these freeform environments of random people creating mini games that use them in either unintended or unexplored ways. Finally, I just wanted to talk about a few good things that I genuinely enjoy or look forward to with this mode, because I don't just have constructive criticism here. I do have some praise. I think it's important to give all of that in one take. Some of the mini games that I've played are actually really interesting and fun. There's a ton of potential in the roguelike that I played. Some of the tycoon style games were pretty simple but brought me back to my childhood, and genuinely I'm really excited that a new generation of kids can experience that, because I have really great memories of a lot of the tycoon games I played in the past. The PvP game that I played was genuinely really fun with custom movesets and a combo system. I think there's a lot of potential for a genuinely great arena style brawler that gets made using this specific toolset. And with more time, regardless of how few people enjoy the mode right now, more people are going to develop interesting and fun experiences using the framework that Genshin has set up, and they're clearly investing a lot of time and effort in it, based not only on the plans that they've shared with us so far, but upcoming plans to reward popular stages and creators monetarily, which is already established by games like Roblox. But it's still cool to see a company that have never done anything with user-generated content jump right in with actual real support. And we haven't got any specifics on it yet, but I'm going to assume that it's most likely going to be enough that people can justify putting a lot of time into making these stages and making them well. Again, I can't say for sure. I haven't seen any specifics. I haven't seen any numbers themselves yet as of the recording of this video, but what I can say is a lot of other games that support user-generated content that do financially pay out to their creators, they have a good amount of creators that are making genuinely great games with great content additions frequently, and those creators are making a living off of updating their games within the framework of the user-generated content games that are allowing it. I think objectively that opportunity is really cool, and I'll eat my words if they don't support it to that level, but I think they're probably going to. One other thing I haven't seen a lot of mention of is that this is also probably going to result in some cool and interesting ideas from these mini games getting ported into events and even main gameplay features of the main game eventually. The creativity of the community might genuinely influence part of the future of Genshin as a whole, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, do I think all of these changes are going to get made and that this mode will turn around and become a smash hit? Not necessarily, and I don't even think it's going to happen in the near future if it eventually does. But I do think it could be a vehicle for the Genshin team to fundamentally change the game, not just Miliastra Wonderland, but the main game itself for the better, changing a lot of the things that people have had complaints about over the years from the main game of Genshin Impact. Because no matter how much we love this game, and I truly love this game, I wouldn't have spent 1,000 hours in it if not. There are some weak points to Genshin Impact, and they do deserve having some attention put on them. So those are my thoughts on the Miliastra Wonderland. I think a lot of it is clunky. There are some serious misses in the way they've introduced it in this first patch, but I think it has a lot of potential. They just need to put some effort into some main pain points that a lot of the community has problems with and change the monetization system maybe a little bit. And I think a lot of people could get a little more excited about the potential future this game mode has. So maybe check back in a few patches. I'll keep you guys updated if anything crazy happens and a lot of improvements happen, or if there's any really fun proof of concepts or games that come out. And it's not just because I'm a shill for this game. I've given a lot of criticisms here. I really think there's some serious potential here. And the framework of Genshin Impact as a whole definitely supports user-generated content. It just needs a little bit more attention to some of the main things that people want changed. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, I got Skirk, which I know is crazy. She's not even running right now, but yeah, I got her, as you can see. Finally, Skirk on my team, on my bookshelf, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna get her someday. I don't think it's gonna be next patch at this rate, but someday. Apparently, these characters are actually somewhat usable, which is really funny to me. I don't know, man. Eventually, Boost Clumpette and Boring Man may be usable characters on my account, which is just really funny. Gila Favonia. Yeah, Bennett doesn't need it anymore, that's for sure. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, but I am gonna be jumping into the Archon quest very soon. It is day 621 of Genshin free-to-play, and I am really excited because we are finally getting Tighnari's Stella Fortuna up to C4. My boy's gonna be doing some extra damage, and I am really happy about that. I don't know, man. I got a lot of energy today. Sue me. Anyways, we have C4 Tighnari. I just need 2 more. We have C6, and then I can start getting Masterless Stella Fortunas, and we can start looking forward to who I'm going to get to level 100. Also, Primo check. We're currently at just over 32,000 with 26 intertwined. Oh my god. Who is this guy? Saving? You said I was a gambling addict? You're kind of right, but I can also save. I can be responsible. No, no, no. Can't do that. Can't do that. No. Anyways, Stygian Onslaught is back. This is not going to be the time that we beat Menacing. I'm going to tell you that for certain because this is a little bit of a weird one for my account. But I was able to knock out hard mode pretty easily, as per usual. And I am going to be getting another Dust of Enlightenment pretty soon. So that's cool. Now, you may be asking yourself, it's been a bit since you showed us what you were up to on your account, Chicken. What exactly have you been doing with your resin? So since I'm planning on going for Skirk, I have been doing something that you're probably going to be absolutely shocked about. I was back in the Monotchase Hunter domain. Yes, sir. We got more golden troop pieces. We got so many more golden troop. Oh my god, so much hunter. So many hunter pieces. Okay, not that many hunter pieces. I haven't been there for that long, but we got a lot of locked ones, a lot of goblets to go through, a lot of sands to go through. Plenty of other great pieces. So I am planning on going for Skirk whenever she reruns, probably like 6.3 if I had to guess, because I think 6.2 is looking a little bit unlikely. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to get Skirk on this account. I know some of you are like, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Chicken. You have Risley already. Don't do it. The reason that I'm going to is because they focus on different reactions, right? Risley, don't get me wrong, he's really great in a freeze team, especially because my Escoffier is C1. But I have a fantastic core with Bennett and Xiangling already. I don't need to have a freeze team for Risley. I can get a separate character who is better with Escoffier, who is a top tier, like a true top tier, versus Risley, who's like obviously really good for this account, but like not the top tier, not the toppest tier, not the tippy top of the top tier. You know what I mean? So with my Escoffier, with my Farina, I'm thinking we're probably going to be able to be like a top tier threat if I have Skirk. And again, if I could go back and undo the fact that I pulled for this constellation for Escoffier, I would, but I can't do that. So I'm going to make the best of it. And that's probably just getting Skirk. And look, man, we'll see what happens. I'm going to ask Skirk's VA to bless my pulls, and hopefully that makes a difference and gets my Genshin luck to turn around, because it's been a minute since I've had good luck. The nice thing about that is that this is going to give me an opportunity to save after that for Sandrone, Columbina, perhaps both of them. Any Genshin Twitter heads out there understand that reference? Any reference heads in the chat, buddy? And a lot of you keep asking me to build D-Luke. Maybe that's going to be the next build video. Not entirely sure, but we'll see. I think there's a better chance than not, especially since I have him at fucking C2. Imagine a world. Okay, come on. Please, please. I'm begging you, dude. I'm begging you. Why me? What? I also really want to build Aoife. If he was C6, I would 100% say Aoife is next, but he's C4, so maybe not. I'm going to think about it, though. Thanks again for all the support on the Tighnari video. I am so excited to build more characters on this account, and I'm so excited that you guys enjoyed it. It was such a shot in the dark of a video, and for it to get the support that it did, like, I can't thank you guys enough. I have got a shit ton of work today, so I'm not doing the Archon quest, but we will be starting that soon. Yeah, you could say it's Monday afternoon, but I like to say it's day 624 of Genshin Impact, and today we're going to be doing the Archon quest. Act 3, a nation that doesn't exist. It's a little bit of a change that rears this world-ending power from the very get-go.
He will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Yeah, that tracks. This is only the third and fourth Archon quests in the region. We already have to evacuate and prepare for the worst. I like that the first two quests showed us a lot of the stakes of this battle and that we're already getting some real conflict. The buildup just felt faster, and that's nice. A certain other Hoyo game might take some notes on that. Yehoda continues to be the best character in Nod Cry, as expected. I can't wait to see Columbina's full power explored more. This little part of the fight where she seems to give Aether some kind of power to break out of Rerir's grasp gave us something to think about. And based on what happens a little bit later, obviously there's a lot more to see. Starting off this quest with some more immersive storytelling with the battle against the Wild Hunt is just sick. Like, who wouldn't want to take over this team and beat the shit out of some zombies? Not like I'm ever pulling for any of them anyways, so this might be my only shot. My boy Varka is finally here. What an intro, too. To say I'm excited to finally see him in action is an understatement. Finding out Rerir was a relatively normal person with a, admittedly dark secret, a fiance, and some friends before becoming the world-ending threat that he is exactly the kind of villain development I love to see. Pondering his work, the secret he keeps from his future wife about the true nature of what he does. It's obvious something went very wrong to turn him into the vengeance-filled monstrosity he turned into, and here we start to see how things started to fall apart. I really want to know what actually happened. Clearly that was just the inciting incident, right? But like some shit really had to have gone down. Yo, she's fucking back, baby. Oh my God. And we come back to Sandrone, who's just pissed that Rerir left. I love this way of storytelling, man. It's so good. It's so good. I'm like geeking out over these quests. Like, this is actually fantastic. The only Arlecchino I know is a Fatui Harbinger. So you've got to be the second Arlecchino in the area. Because you couldn't be a Fatui Harbinger. This is what makes the most sense.
She clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the...
Yeah, this is so me when I open a gate to, hell. Like, come on. Does that not just look badass? Are you joking? All right, in we go. I have to imagine it's pretty warm here, right? Oh, talk to me! Subscribe to Chiken's YouTube channel. Anything but that! Dude, this is insane. And the music score in the background? Holy shit. Oh, chest! PRIMOS! Mine. Thank you. Okay, so I know this patch didn't release any new exploration, but can I just say for a second that I cannot wait for new exploration, and that's like the first time I've felt that way since I started playing the game. Like, I enjoy exploration, don't get me wrong, but like, this is the first time that I've actively been excited. Like, please give me more exploration. I want it right now. And I know that most of the environments that Genshin does is like a little bit brighter, a little bit more cheery, but like every time they go into these like darker or scarier environments, they always absolutely nail it. Oh, this is so sick. Just the visuals, man. Oh my God. 1 down, 2, and that will be 3. That's what we needed. Traveler just purifying the abyssal power just as per usual. Oh. Why can't I do that in game when I'm playing as a Traveler, dude? All the cutscenes in this game just make the Traveler look like the biggest badass ever. And then, like, you get to the actual gameplay of the Traveler, and it's, like, about 5%. Oh, Arlecchino's the goat, man.
Father coming to our rescue yet again.
I want to see him gone from Nod Cry. The Rayhir of Solnari and his Wild Hunt must be sent back where they belong.
All right, Act 3 completed. We be honest, these quests absolutely blow Natlan out of the water, and this is coming from a certified Natlan lover. Like, bro, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's so good. It's just every quest. Like, before, there'd be like extraneous dialogue that I just want to skip through, and in this, there's like almost none of that. Like, that's so sick. But yeah, third recording for the day. I got the final Acquaint Fates we need for another 10 pulls, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And we are gonna grab Sack Sword. That is fine. Singles, Charlotte. Ooh, a Sack Greatsword. Wow, that's so useful. We are getting close to getting our guaranteed 5-star here, so I am excited to see what we do pull. If we could get a Tainari, obviously that would be pretty sick. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the next quest. It is day 626 of Genshin Impact free to play. And today we're going to be doing the Act 4 of the Archon quest. I am like really excited for this. First 3 acts were an absolute hit in my opinion. I can't wait to see the confrontation against Rerir. Now with Columbina actually having the power that she needs to maybe take him on and be at an equal match. Yo! It's our boy! Been waiting for you since Simulanka, my man. Let's fucking go.
I'm not as mini as I used to be.
I'm not sure, guys.
Dude, all the people I give a shit about have arrived. I love this game, man. They have killed it with these patches.
Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Teyvat.
That's so sweet, man. Paimon finally getting some appreciation around here. Hey, we have to dive into Rerir's memories. And that's probably going to give us an answer on exactly why he became a sinner. And we're in. Here's where we learn a little bit of Rerir's backstory, starting with his job, being basically a hitman.
Female, 23, neutralized. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Never mind. What's it got to do with me?
Sounds like he's getting a bit of a conscience here.
Neutralized, male.
Dude.
6. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant.
It's also kind of crazy that a small child who's also Crimson Moon descendant just kind of outs Rerir as being the guy that's going around killing all of them. I'm gonna say it. If my fiance was Thelindis, then I would risk it all and take on the dynasty too. I'm being honest here. I mean, tell me you wouldn't. Tell me you wouldn't right now. You're lying. Okay, man, can I just gush about the storytelling a little bit more? Because this is awesome. It's so good, like, seeing his descent into madness. What drove him to become the madman that he is? Like, this isn't just a bad guy that just became a bad guy just because he's bad. Learning it through his memories like this is awesome. I'm such a sucker for this kind of thing. This is so cool. Oh! Yeah, that, those are kids. Oh, you know what's about to happen, man.
Wait. That's... Thelindis?
No! Exquisite. Give me those Primos, baby. Trauma Primos. A little bit later on, we get to see Dainsleif's push against the Mad King and against the kingdom as a whole. This is like actual treason, and it was pretty interesting to see this actually happen. Whereas before, we just had like an explanation of what generally happened. You know, Rerir is gonna be like, they're like giving him a backstory, and I really appreciate that. I hope people don't like get completely on his side, because he actually is a total fucking piece of shit, and it literally took him having something affect his own personal life and the people that he cares about to finally discover that genociding the Crimson Moon descendants was actually a bad thing. Like, if it really took him that much to finally figure out that he's a bad guy and that he did some bad stuff and he shouldn't be doing it anymore, like, he needs some consequences for that. The absolute aura exuding from Dane in this moment is actually insane. Like, just taking on the powerful Mad King, like, he's badass. Also, something really interesting happens here when Vedifalnir is getting broken out of prison. It turns out that the voice that Rerir is hearing and the other sinners are also hearing isn't Vedifalnir, it's something or someone else. But back to me in real time, there was something more important to attend to. That's a precious chest. Trauma Primos. Oh yeah, more Trauma Primos, baby. Let's go. Now, there are a lot of questions to be answered that were not answered in this entire story retelling, including what happened to Thelindis and what happened to Rerir towards the end when Thelindis goes through a portal into the abyss, and then Rerir somehow opens it back up, goes through the portal, listening to the voice, who again, we don't know who it is. Okay, who is controlling this voice? Like, who's actually talking talking to him. I'm so lost. So all of the sinners were brought to this, right? Like that has to be it. All the sinners had the voice in their head and they were all individually manipulated into becoming the sinners. Dainsleif is like, what the hell, man? I just want to be clear, this is a great villain backstory, but let's not mince words here. Like, this is a villain backstory. Just because Rerir experienced something bad does not absolve him of all the things that he's done. The murders in the past in Conria and the murders of today being the madman that he is. Like, come on, dude. This is awesome. Oh, there it is. Start of his transformation.
I will find you. And then you can give me your answer.
Wow.
I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Yeah, let's go, Nefer! Go, 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 go. I was literally sitting at my computer by myself, house empty, recording this, and I gasped to myself when I realized that we were in Nefer's memory all of a sudden. What's going on? What's going on? Why are we here? What's happening? Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be over there, but now we have to get out of the dream. Oh my God, she's going through her memories. So they were in like a relatively poor Sumerian village, I think. Oh, her dad's the chief of the tribe. Gotcha. Okay, okay. I have to say, this additional backstory for Nefer made me sympathize with her much more than I ever thought that I was going to when I first was introduced to her character. Imagine being a small child and then all of a sudden your entire village gets massacred, including your dad. Fast forward some time and someone from the academia showed up to a village that Nefer is in, looking to recruit somebody that's smart enough to join.
I am so much smarter and better than you, actually.
Have I made it obvious enough that I hate the academia? Because actually, fuck these guys. Nefer gets recruited to the academia and spends a lot of her older years there. It's pretty obvious that she's kind of jaded and pissed off at the life that she's lived and the things that she's had to go through. I like Nefer's character a lot more than I thought I was going to. Because, like, before I was like, oh, she's just enlightened centrist, right? Like, and that's not a very charitable look, I guess, at her character so far, but like it's just kind of been more farther reinforced by the story that we've seen so far, and I get it. I understand now why she is like she is. And it's this scene where we find out something really interesting, namely that Nefer's dad tried to reach out to the academia, people that he specifically helped out when they were really not in the position to do so. But when the time came that his tribe needed help to survive because they had no water, suddenly the academia couldn't be reached.
When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia.
Now, Nefer's reaction to this kind of caught me off guard. I thought that she'd be more pissed off at the academia, but she seemed mad at her dad for lying to the tribe and saying that they did have cooperation with the academia and that they were part of this program that actually they didn't agree to. This brings Nefer to leave the academia and head right back into the desert. And what's her first stop? The tribe that took out her entire tribe as a kid. She tells them that the academia are offering 50 million mora for access to the well beneath them for excavation purposes. Sounds like a pretty good deal, right? And the other nearby tribe that was also involved in the killing of her entire tribe were told the exact same thing. This is actually so sick. I love her backstory, and literally she's like gonna get rid of all of these people, get revenge on all of them without lifting a finger. Yup, there it is.
What a joke.
Oh, she's losing it a little bit, huh?
I think we're even now.
Oh yeah. This might be one of the longer Archon quests I've done. I've been recording for hours. I can't complain about the length. Like, it's been a banger from start to finish. We're learning backstories of genuinely interesting and important characters. And I will say something that I think is really important is that these are like accessible stories. Like, it's not hidden under like 1,000 proper nouns of like things that we don't know unless we've read every single like book in the game or anything. Like, genuinely, this all makes sense and is an interesting backstory without having context of things that you wouldn't know based on just playing the game. Oh, wait. The cat gave her powers? I mean, Bubby gives me the power to ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, so, you know, I'm just saying.
At this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world.
Aww.
Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course, it's almost over.
Don't forget the cat treats ever again.
Oh! How is Rubbery in here? What is going on? What is going on?
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Oh! And then our boy Rubbery took a nice nap. Some would say a long-earned rest. Locked inside of a small chess set as the team escapes. Columbina saves the day. And Dane. Okay, I was gonna say that looked like a Dane attack, but... Now, obviously, this is not going to be a permanent solution, but Nefer is able to ultimately keep him in there for some period of time, at least. Oh, Rubbery Uno reverse carded Nefer. I see. I see. Oh, the next quest is going to be great, man. This is it, right? This is probably it. It's been like the longest Archon quest ever, so. It's actually kind of insane. Nefer was able to lock Rubbery in this chess set, but he's so strong that it's only gonna last for 2 days at most. So many lives are at stake. You may never meet most of them, but whether they know it or not, all of them are counting on you. All right, it looks like this is all gonna start now. Everybody made their preparations, and this is gonna happen now? Are we serious? Oh!
Stay on your toes.
Yep, seriously? It's actually a real fight. Right, so far so good. This is a pretty decently long battle, but we're doing okay.
So shall it end.
Oh. There you are. There's no way. I don't believe for a second that this is gonna be it. Like, there's no way, right? What? Oh. Oh.
Get out of my sight!
Oh! Why is he full HP again? Boink, 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 boink. I love the reminder that Hydro Traveler just is like not great. It's kind of funny. Absorb Kuvaki. I need one more. I need one more. Thank you. That looks like it might hurt if it hits. I'm gonna be honest. He looks a little bit devastating at the moment. Go ahead, do your little bomb. Doesn't even matter. Didn't do anything to me, buddy. Oh!
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are, you've backed yourself into a corner.
Hey, let's just take a second to appreciate Blythe here, who is the voice of Rubbery, and oh my god, bro. Also, Lygus and HSR, so like really just like peak, absolute peak bad guys. And Ruffs and Brawl Stars. That's actually really funny. I didn't know he was. Anyways, that's some goat shit. That's some goat shit right there.
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
All right, let's go! Oh!
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Rage baiting even the fucking final boss, big bad madman. That's crazy.
You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Oh!
Goodbye, Rubbery.
Oh my god, that's so fucking cold. Yo! So Rubbery was locked away, and I'm sure we're gonna see him again. But for right now, at least, everybody is safe. Except Nefer, who is now blind. Or at least she was until Lauma came in clutch. Wow, man, I bet the Wild Hunt, I bet they're totally beaten, and they're not gonna come back, and Rerir is not gonna come back because he's gone. He's gone for good, and everything's okay now. Everything is gonna be a-okay, and he's gone for good, and we're all safe, and everything is good. Hoda shows up and helps Nefer get home, and you, of course, have Paimon to escort you back. Best guy in the galaxy. I also really like the character development from Columbina, who seems like she's starting to understand that she can actually have friends and that people do care about her past just her use to them.
I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Can't help but break into a smile at the word friends as a warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control. At Lauma's insistence, you lie down. You fought on the front line against Rerir, and now you need rest. I'm gonna say it, man. I think that was the best Archon quest so far. I really do. I played all of them. I've 100%ed every region. I've done just about every world quest. This is the best. Hey, victory feast! Give me some vodka, baby!
I've thought a lot about it, and I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold?
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Dude, they're great. So I really don't think that a lot of this monologue from Sandrone is like entirely important to show, but it is really interesting and shows a lot about her personality. Honestly, kind of comes as a surprise that we get this monologue at the end of this Archon quest, but I'm not complaining. It's just like a kind of weird placement in my opinion, but sure. Oh my god, I actually have control now. Wow, that quest was so long. I think that was about 3.5 hours of recording, but we finally did it, and that is going to be 560 cold primos in the bank, baby. Oh my god, what a quest. What a quest, man. Wow, that was so good. And a free intertwine. I want more. I want more right now. I want more right now. Genshin, I want more right now. I want more right now. Give me more now, please. Thank you. Man, if I had any reason to pull Nefer, I would want to pull for her now because she's so cool. Like, genuinely, her character in the story has gone from, like, one of the ones that kind of annoyed me in the very beginning to one that's, like, she's a total badass and very interesting, and I love her backstory. Dude, I am just so impressed with this story. Like, Nodcry's been so good, man! Oh my god! It's day 627 of Genshin Impact, and I have got something to show you. Oh my god, I wish I would have gotten this on recording. So here's the deal. I have been back to farming the Monachase Hunter domain. Obviously, this flower is probably not going to go anywhere for a very long time. It is by far the best flower on this account. My Cryo Goblet, also particularly good. I don't think that that's going to change either, even though we do have other options that are pretty great. Like, this is really, really good for reverse melt, so definitely wasn't planning on that changing either. And that's where the similarities to the last time you saw my Wriothesley end. I just leveled up a few artifacts, just a little bit, and I got this, which is... You know what I'm saying? This thing is crazy, and I didn't even have to re-roll it. It just organically got me 3 crit damage, 2 crit rate that got really good rolls too. It wasn't even on my radar at first. Obviously, it was locked, but like it didn't even show up above this, I'm pretty sure, which is insane. Like I had to scroll down and finally found it, and I'm not entirely sure why it was down so far. But anyways, leveled it up. Best feather on my account. Insane. And then I got this attack stance, and it wasn't the greatest, but it was EM crit. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. And as it happens, we got 4 crit damage rolls. So that happened. That was something else. I was a little impressed with that as well. And to top it all off, look at this fucking circlet, dude. All crit rate. Now, are they the best possible rolls? Obviously, no. And as you can see, that puts me in the top 100 Wriothesleys in the world when it comes to Burn Melt 120% ER. Now, that is important to note because I am not playing him in Burn Melt. I do not have a C6 Toma. I don't even have Nahida. So I am going to have to finagle with this a little bit, change it around a little bit, because if we do go to the leaderboards, we go to the Vape Melt team combo. I'm sitting at 2843 with no subcategories. I think it goes without saying that we do want to be a little bit better than that. As it is, I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to end up doing, but I am going to have to figure out something, because it's definitely not good for either of the use cases that I would like to use him in. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. But for now, it's kind of cool to see 60 out of almost 100,000. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, I got back to doing that domain because I had to pick something for Stygian Onslaught. And when I do add Skirk to the lineup, oh my god, they're so out of place, dude. I'm going to be using Farina on her teams, which means that Manachase Hunter is going to be the best set, most optimal set for me to farm, just because there are so many Golden Troop and Manachase Hunter users on this account. But yeah, that's about it for this update. Other than one final thing I'm going to do, an Imaginarium Theater run. We'll see what happens. Also, I did want to mention a lot of people are coming up with interesting new games to play with Amelia Astra Wonderland, and I've seen a lot of very creative things, a lot of proof of concepts. Earlier I literally saw Attack on Titan, and like, this shit looks fun, man. Obviously it's got a little bit of the animation jank and stuff like that, but like seeing them soar through the sky taking out like rune graders and things like that, like that's so sick. But yeah, until then, I guess we're gonna have to deal with this, where just going in, getting achievements, and opening chests to get XP. That's it. Yeah, man. I don't know. Anyways, we're Wonderland level 5 now. That's cool. 628, and unfortunately can't do visionary mode right now. Lunar mode's definitely going to be sometime in the future. That's the main goal that we're working towards right now, but not even close. Unfortunately, today, not that day, but we are going to do hard mode. All right, first climactic showdown. We're going to take Tainari in.
Something's wrong. Time to say hello.
Wings of darkness.
I hear everything. One with the force.
There we go. All right. We Stella too. Not bad, man. Nothing else interesting has happened. We got the final climactic showdown. Lunar charged reactions have an advantage. Getting to use Flints because my friend pulled for him and she got his like signature, got him to C2. That's pretty fun. Shout out Azrael because, oh my god, so much fun. Dude, Flints is so much fun to play. I wish, dude. I wish I would have got a Nepha, man. Ugh, I just couldn't justify it. I'm gonna be glad I waited when I get Skirk. And that's gonna be a cool 620 Primos. Man, it's always good getting that drop, dude. Always. Anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think about Amelia Astra Wonderland, and if you agree or disagree with me, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Additionally, I just want to say that I appreciate you guys a lot. We're getting towards the end of the year. I've been reflecting a lot on how my life has changed over the past year and change, and it's just been really, really fun to sit down, put together these videos for you guys, and know that you guys are going to continue enjoying the series that I put out. And it doesn't even need to be all the same game. Like, I've been getting inundated with requests for the Honkai Star Rail video, which again is coming out this year. You're going to be happy that it took as long as it did once you see why it took as long as it did. I'm really, really excited for you to see it, but there's a lot more work to do. So we're working on it. We'll get it out as soon as we can. There are a couple other projects coming out in the meantime. Subscribe for more. Check out the playlist if you haven't caught up with all the other episodes in this series. And look forward to the next video because it's going to be a special one. I'll see you guys very soon. Until the next one. Peace.